Peak English Podcast.
From Peak English with Class. Hey, English learners. Welcome back to the Peak English Podcast, your cozy place to learn easy English through real-life conversations and improve your life at the same time. I'm Sarah.
And I'm Alex. And as always, we're really happy you decided to spend a little bit of your day with us. Before we start today, I want to share a quick reminder. This is a B1 to B2 level episode. So if you don't understand every word, just relax. You can always listen again.
Yeah, exactly. Even if you are an A2 learner, you can definitely still listen. If some parts feel difficult, it's really okay. You will catch more the second time.
Right, there is no pressure here. You can listen while you cook, clean your room, walk outside, or just sit with a cup of tea.
The idea is simple. Real English, real feelings, and real life.
So, how are you doing today, Sarah? You look a little bit sleepy today.
Well, I am good, thank you. But yeah, a little tired, honestly. I had a really busy weekend.
Oh, a busy weekend? What happened?
I went out with some friends and we stayed up way too late.
Stayed up way too late. That is a great phrase for our listeners. Let's explain it.
Sure. To stay up late means you do not go to bed at your normal time. You stay awake until very late at night.
Yeah, like staying awake until 2 or 3 in the morning. I know that feeling.
Exactly. I am paying for it today. What about you, Alex? How was your weekend?
Honestly, my weekend was the exact opposite. It was very, very quiet.
Quiet? Did you just stay at home?
Yeah, I stayed home, cooked a little bit of food, and just read a book. It felt really nice to slow down.
Oh, slow down. That means you stop rushing, right? You just take things easy and relax.
Exactly. In modern life, we are always running, so taking a weekend to just slow down is very healthy.
That actually sounds amazing. Sometimes those quiet weekends are simply the best.
Yeah, especially on a Sunday.
Oh, Sunday. Do you know that feeling, Alex? Sunday afternoon, it's calm, but your brain is already whispering. Tomorrow is Monday.
Yes, I know it too well. Your body is resting on the sofa, but your mind is already at work.
Right. Your mind is stuck in traffic or answering emails already.
So, if you are listening to us right now on a Sunday, maybe you are feeling cozy, but also a bit nervous about Monday.
And if it's already Monday for you, maybe you are on the bus, walking to school, or washing dishes after work, you are in the new week already.
So, the big question is, what do we really need for Monday? Do we need more stress?
No. Do we need more pressure or thoughts like, I am not good enough?
Definitely not. We need some positive vibes. We need thoughts that give us energy, not steal it.
Exactly. And that is why today we are talking about the power of positivity. How to stay positive during hard times.
It is the kind of power that feels like the soul of a happier life.
So, who is this episode for? It's for you if you feel worried a lot, or if your mind is always busy.
Yes, or if you just want to feel a little bit lighter and a bit more hopeful today.
It's also perfect if you want to practice daily life English. We will talk about feelings, thoughts, stress, and happiness in clear, natural English.
All right, before we go deeper into today's topic, we have a small request.
Yeah, if you enjoy learning with us, please take a second to connect with us. Every like, every comment, and every share really helps more learners find this podcast.
We absolutely love reading your comments. It makes us feel so connected to you guys.
In fact, maybe you can already answer a simple question for us right now in the comments.
Good idea. So, listeners, here is the question for today. Where are you listening from, and what are you doing right now?
I love those comments. Like, I'm in Brazil washing dishes, or I'm in Turkey on the bus.
Or, I'm in India studying before bed. It really feels like one big, cozy global classroom.
Yes, exactly. So please write your country and what you are doing. Just one short sentence is perfect.
For example, you can write, I'm Alex from Vietnam, and today I feel hopeful.
Take a quick pause and write it down.
And remember to stay until the end of the episode. Later, we will have a calm word tour.
In the word tour, we will take a few useful words and phrases from today's conversation.
So you don't only hear the words, you really understand them. And you can start using them in your own life.
All right, so Sundays, Mondays, stress, hope, and positivity. Let's talk about how our thoughts can make our days heavier or lighter.
Yeah, let's see how small positive habits can slowly change the way you feel. Are you ready, Alec?
I am ready. Let's jump in. Let's start with something simple, but also really hard to do in real life.
Simple but hard. I like that. What is the first idea?
The first idea for today is that your happiness switch is inside you. It is not inside your job, not inside your phone, and not inside other people.
Yeah, inside you. But honestly, we don't say that like, oh, just be happy. It is so easy.
No, definitely not. I also have days when my brain feels like a little cloud of rain.
Same here. Just last month, I had this morning where I woke up and everything just felt gray. Nothing was actually wrong, but my whole outlook was very negative.
Wait, before you go on, can you explain the word outlook for our listeners?
Oh, sure. Outlook just means the way you look at life or your general attitude. For example, if you have a positive outlook, you expect good things to happen at work.
Right. It is like looking out a window. It is the view you choose to see. So, you woke up with a negative outlook. What happened next?
Well, my brain woke up and immediately said, "Good morning. Let's think about everything that is wrong today."
Oh, I really know that voice. You open your eyes, and immediately you dwell on all your problems.
Dwell on? That is a great phrase. Alex, what does it mean to dwell on something?
To dwell on something means you sit on a sad thought for a long time. You stay there, and you replay it again and again in your head.
Can you give a quick example of that?
Sure. For example, if you make a small mistake at work and you dwell on it all weekend instead of relaxing.
Exactly! That morning, I was dwelling on the bills I had to pay and the emails I didn't answer. It makes you feel weighed down.
Yeah, like you are carrying a heavy backpack on your chest. So, what did you do? Did you get up?
Nope. At first, I did nothing. I stayed in bed and just scrolled on my phone.
Oh no, scrolling in bed is dangerous.
It is! I started reading bad news, negative comments, and scary posts.
So, it is like your mind is already sad, and then you give it more sad food.
Yes, it was a sad breakfast for the brain. And of course, I felt so much worse.
We all do that. We feed the bad feelings. But how did you finally get out of bed?
Well, I remembered something important. I realized I can't always change my mood, but I can change my next 5 minutes.
Wow, I love that. I can't change everything, but I can change my next 5 minutes. That is a powerful rule.
Yeah, so I decided to short-circuit the negative thought.
Short circuit? That sounds like an electrical term. What does it mean here?
You are right. Normally, a short circuit is when electricity goes the wrong way and stops a machine. But here, it means you interrupt a bad pattern.
Ah, you stop the usual road of your thoughts. Can you give an example of short-circuiting a thought?
Yeah, for example, if you are arguing with your partner and getting really angry, you can short-circuit the anger by suddenly making a funny joke.
Right, so instead of letting your mind go deeper into the dark tunnel, you change the direction completely. What did you do to short-circuit your sad morning?
I put my phone down, got out of bed, opened the window, and played one happy song. Just one.
Nice! And did it magically fix all your big problems?
No, my problems were definitely still there. But I didn't feel so heavy. It felt like I pressed a small reset button in my head.
It is like you took off one small stone from your heavy backpack.
Exactly. I made a simple breakfast and went for a 10-minute walk. That's it. No big life change, just 10 minutes.
I love that. You see, a lot of us wait for big happiness. A new job, a big house, a big love story.
But real inner happiness often starts with a very small thing. Opening the window, drinking water, or sending a kind message.
It is like your mind is a garden. If you don't choose what to plant there, weeds will grow by themselves.
Right. Negative news, old memories, other people's drama, those are like wild weeds.
But when you choose even one small good seed, like gratitude or a short walk, you are starting a different garden.
Okay, so we talked about how happiness starts inside with small choices. But what about when your brain is just exhausted from worrying all the time?
Oh, that heavy feeling like your thoughts are running in circles. Let's talk about that next.
Yeah, I had a season like that. Every single night, my brain was so busy with what if thoughts.
Like, what if I lose my job? What if I fail this exam?
Exactly. What if people don't like me? I was trying to sleep, but my mind was wide awake. I was spiraling.
Spiraling? That is an important word. Can you explain that to our listener?
Sure, spiraling is when a small worry goes round and round, going down and getting worse and worse.
Could you give a real-life example of spiraling?
Yeah, for example, your boss doesn't reply to your email. You start spiraling and think, he is mad at me. I will be fired. I won't have money for rent.
Ah, yes. A small worry becomes a massive, scary story in your head. My brain loves to spiral about things I can't even change.
Like what? What do you spiral about?
The weather, the news, the economy, and strangers on the internet.
The full package.
One night, I was lying in bed and I realized something. I feel like I am trying to control the whole world from my pillow.
Control the world from your pillow. That is such a good picture. So, how did you stop the spiraling?
Well, I tried something simple. I took a notebook and I drew 2 circles.
2 circles? Just a drawing?
Yeah, in the first circle, I wrote things I can control. In the second circle, I wrote things I can't control.
Okay, so what did you put in the can control circle?
Things like what I eat tomorrow, how many hours I sleep if I put my phone away, and what message I send to my friend.
And what went into the can't control circle?
The past, other people's opinions, the world news, my old mistakes, and the weather.
When you see it on paper, it becomes much clearer, right?
Completely. I saw that 90% of my anxiety was sitting in the can't control circle. My brain was working hard, but not helping me.
It was like your mind was trying to keep your head above water in a sea that doesn't belong to you.
Keep your head above water. That is a really useful idiom, Sarah. What does it mean?
It is that feeling when you are just trying to survive. You are not happy, you are not relaxed. You are just trying not to drown in your problems.
Can you give an example for the listeners?
Sure. If a university student has 4 big exams and a part-time job, she is just keeping her head above water. She is surviving, but it is hard.
Yes, and I didn't want to live like that every day. So I made a little rule for myself using those 2 circles.
What rule?
If something is in the can't control circle, I am allowed to notice it, but I am not allowed to stay there for an hour.
I absolutely love that. You notice it, but you don't build a house there.
Right. Instead, I choose one small thing from the can control circle and I just do it. Drink water. Go for a walk. Breathe.
It is like moving your brain from a really noisy street into a quiet green park.
Yes. For me, that quiet park is sometimes just sitting on the floor, closing my eyes, and imagining a peaceful beach.
So the second habit is the 2 circles exercise. Focus on what you can do and let your mind rest.
Exactly. Now, let's talk about something that scares many people. Goals.
Oh, goals. Goals can give us hope, but they can also make us incredibly stressed. Have you ever felt like your goals were attacking you?
Attacking me? Yes, many times. Like, instead of feeling inspired, you feel guilty because you are not there yet.
Exactly. I remember a season a few years ago where I felt very lost with my work and money.
Oh, I know. Your brain gets full of I should statements. I should earn more. I should be more successful.
Yes, and I was also on social media, seeing people my age buying houses, traveling, and starting businesses.
Ah, the classic everyone is doing better than me feeling. You were stuck in a rut.
Let's explain that one. Stuck in a rut. What does that mean?
To be stuck in a rut means you are doing the same thing again and again. and you feel bored and trapped. Every day feels the same, and you can't move forward.
Can you give a quick example?
Sure, if you eat the exact same food, drive the exact same road, and hate your job for 5 years, you are stuck in a rut.
That was exactly me. Every day was the same. Worry, scroll, compare, sleep badly. I was suffering from the grass is greener feeling.
Could you explain that idiom for the listeners, Sarah?
Of course! The grass isn't always greener means that other people's lives look much better than yours from the outside, but you don't see their hidden problems.
Right. For example, your friend has a rich husband, so her grass looks green, but maybe they argue every day, and you just don't see it.
Exactly. I only saw their green grass, and my own life felt like dry ground. So, one night, my heart was beating fast, and I asked myself a question.
What did you ask?
I asked, what small change can I make? Not big, not dramatic, just one step.
That is a great question. What did you do?
I took a piece of paper and wrote 3 very simple goals. One for my health, one for my work, and one for my heart.
I like this already. What were they?
Health goal, walk 20 minutes every day. Work goal, spend 20 minutes learning something new. Heart goal, send 1 message a day to someone I care about.
That is so simple, but so beautiful. It gives your brain a direction.
Yes, it is like driving at night in heavy fog. Goals are like turning on your headlights.
You can't see the whole road, but you can see the next few meters, and that is enough to move forward. You started to bounce back.
Bounce back, yes. Could you explain that idiom to our listeners?
To bounce back means to recover slowly after something difficult. Like a rubber ball that hits the ground and jumps up again.
An example would be, he was very sick last winter, but he bounced back and is healthy now.
Perfect. So, clear and kind goals help you bounce back. Clear, so your brain knows what to do. Kind, so you don't hurt yourself with pressure.
Okay, so we have covered 3 ideas. But Alex, sometimes, even with good goals, life still hurts. Things go wrong. People leave.
Yeah, plans break. And that is where our last idea comes in. What to do with real pain when you still want to move forward.
Have you ever had a moment where your heart felt really, really heavy?
Yeah. A few years ago, I went through a breakup that hit me hard. There was no big fight, but inside it felt like someone switched off the color in my life.
I am so sorry, Alex.
Thank you. For some weeks, I didn't want to do anything. I just wanted to lie in bed, listen to sad songs, and brood over everything.
Brood over. That is a strong phrase. What does it mean?
To brood means you think about the same sad thing again and again, and you stay inside that sadness. You refuse to move on.
For example, after losing a football match, a player might sit in the dark room and brood over his mistakes for 3 days.
Exactly. I replayed every conversation in my mind. What if I said this? What if I did that?
Our brain loves that painful game. But the more you stayed in bed, the heavier you felt, right?
Yes, it was like wearing wet clothes all day. Then a friend called me and invited me for a walk. I didn't want to go, but I went.
That is a really good friend.
That walk didn't fix my broken heart, but it helped me breathe. And I learned a big lesson. You can't just think your way out of pain. You have to live your way through it.
Live your way through it. That is deep. What does it mean?
It means taking small actions. Go back to a normal routine, shower, eat, move, and talk to one safe person.
Right. You can imagine the pain like a heavy backpack. You have to carry it for some time, but you don't have to sit on the floor and stop your life.
Exactly. And for confusing problems, I have one simple practice. I take a piece of paper and write, "The problem is," and finish it in one simple line.
Not a long story, just one line.
Yes, like, the problem is I feel alone in this city. Then I write 3 small things I can try to fix it.
For example, join an online English group, or go to a cafe with a book so you are not alone at home.
Right. You move from I have a problem to I am working through this problem.
Work through. Let's explain that phrase to end this section.
To work through means you slowly deal with a difficult feeling or problem, step by step. You don't hide from it.
For example, it will take time to work through my fear of public speaking, but I will try.
Exactly. And many times, the next move is actually yours. The ball is in your court.
Oh, the ball is in your court. That is a fun sports idiom. What does it mean?
It means it is your turn to act. Life gave you a situation, and now you decide your next small step.
For example, I gave my brother the job application. Now, the ball is in his court to finish it.
Perfect. Problems and pain don't mean your life is over. They just mean you are human. You can feel them and still move forward slowly. All right, before we slow down and jump into our word tour, let's take a quick breath.
Yeah, a deep breath is always good.
And let's quickly recap what we talked about today. It really helps your brain lock in the ideas.
Definitely. So, today we talked about a few tiny habits to help you stay positive during hard times.
Exactly. Habit number 1. Remember that your happiness switch is inside you. When you feel gray, don't feed the bad feelings with scary news or endless scrolling.
Right. Instead, try to short circuit the sad thought. You just need to change your next 5 minutes. Open a window, play a happy song, or take a short walk.
Habit number 2 is the 2 circles exercise. When your mind is spiraling, draw 2 circles on a paper.
Oh, I love this one. One circle is for things you can control, and the other is for things you can't control.
Yes, and the golden rule is, you cannot stay in the can't control circle for too long. Move your energy to something small you can actually do.
Habit number 3. Use clear and kind goals. When you feel stuck in a rut, don't set massive, scary goals.
Just set tiny, kind goals for your health, your work, and your heart. They are like little headlights in the fog.
And finally, when you face real pain, remember you have to live your way through it, not just think your way out.
Write down the exact problem in one line and find 3 small actions to try. You are doing great, just taking it step by step.
Wow. Just hearing those habits again makes me feel a little bit lighter today.
That is the power of positivity. It doesn't mean faking a smile. It just means choosing the kinder direction.
Okay, everyone, it is time for our absolute favorite part of the show, the word tour.
Yes, in the word tour, we take a few useful words and phrases from today's conversation and make them crystal clear for you.
We want you to feel super confident using these in your own daily life. Are you ready, Alex?
I am totally ready. Let's start with our first phrase. The phrase is dwell on.
To dwell on something means you keep thinking about the same thing again and again, and you can't stop. Usually, it is something very negative.
Right, you stay inside that thought for a very long time. For example, I try not to dwell on my mistakes all night.
Or, here is another everyday example. She dwelt on one bad comment and totally forgot all the good ones.
Perfect. Now it is your turn, listeners. I will say the phrase, and you repeat after me. Ready? Try not to dwell on your mistakes. Try not to dwell on your mistakes.
Try not to dwell on your mistakes.
Great job. Okay, Sarah, what is our second word today?
Our next word is spiraling.
Spiraling. When your thoughts are spiraling, it means one small worry becomes bigger and bigger and bigger in your mind.
Yeah, your thoughts go down like a spiral staircase, and you feel worse very quickly.
For example, I saw one scary news story, and then my mind started spiraling.
Or, when I am tired, my thinking can spiral very fast into negative stories.
Okay, listeners, time to practice your pronunciation. Repeat after me. My mind started spiraling. My mind started spiraling.
My mind started spiraling. Excellent. Moving on to phrase number 3. This is a really common one. Stuck in a rut.
If you are stuck in a rut, it means your life feels exactly the same every single day. You feel bored, trapped, and you don't see a new way forward.
Yeah, like a car wheel stuck in deep mud. For example, He felt stuck in a rut at his job, doing the exact same tasks for years.
Or, I knew I was stuck in a rut when every day felt exactly the same.
Your turn, everyone. Say it out loud with me. I felt stuck in a rut. I felt stuck in a rut.
I felt stuck in a rut. Very nice. Okay, phrase number 4. Bounce back.
To bounce back means you recover after something bad or difficult happens. You feel weak for a while, but then you slowly become strong again.
Just like a rubber ball hitting the floor and jumping back up in the air. For example, it took some time, but he bounced back after losing his job.
Or you can bounce back from mistakes in English. You just have to keep practicing.
All right, listeners, repeat after me. He bounced back. He bounced back.
He bounced back. You guys are doing great. Let's do phrase number 5, and it is a very famous idiom. The grass isn't always greener.
We use this idiom to say that other people's lives might look better than yours, but you don't see their hidden problems. What you see from the outside is not the full truth.
Exactly. Usually the full idiom is, the grass is always greener on the other side of the fence. For example, she wanted her friend's life, but later she realized the grass wasn't always greener.
Or, social media can easily make you forget that the grass isn't always greener.
Let's say it together. Repeat after me. The grass isn't always greener. The grass isn't always greener.
The grass isn't always greener. Wow, amazing job, everyone. Let's do one last phrase for today. The ball is in your court.
This means now you must decide or take action. It is your turn. Other people did their part, so now it is your move.
For example, I sent him the job offer. Now the ball is in his court.
Or, you know the problem and the options. Now, the ball is in your court.
Let's practice. Repeat after me. The ball is in your court. The ball is in your court.
The ball is in your court.
Awesome! Those were some seriously fantastic words and phrases from today.
If you want, you can listen to this word tour again later. Try to choose just one or two that you really like and use them this week in your own sentences.
Well, I guess that is our reminder for today. Your thoughts are incredibly powerful, and those small, positive habits really do matter.
Yeah, even one tiny thing counts. One short walk, one calm breath, or just one kind thought about yourself. That is already a positive step.
We are so thankful that you shared your time with us today. Whether you are cooking, commuting, or just resting in bed, we appreciate you.
If this episode helped you feel a little lighter or a little less alone, please hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. It really helps us keep making these episodes for you.
Take care of yourself out there. Be gentle with your mind. And remember, you absolutely do not have to be perfect.
You just have to keep moving slowly in a kinder direction.
We will see you next time.
This is Sarah, and this is Alex. You've been listening to the Peak English Podcast. Bye!
Your progress doesn't end here. To continue advancing your Speak English skills, click on the next video or explore the additional videos we've thoughtfully selected for you.